I want to do something really important today, something fundamental for Kundalini yogis, but important for us. So we're just going to do a quick and powerful practice together. Please sit up tall, bring the palms together. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to tune in. If you're new, you can just copy the sounds, listen. This is a mantra we use to open up the space, open up the energy, connect to the infinite wisdom, and it's going to change the brain waves. So, it's scientific and it's spiritual if you want it to be spiritual, but you want to listen to your own sound as you chant now. Inhale to begin. Om. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Hold the breath, press the palms together, visualize bright, protective light all around you. Exhale, relax. Okay. Don't sleep on the tune-in. The tune-in is like a Kriya, a complete action in and of itself that we just did, those two mantras together. Sometimes I tune in quickly, like Om Namo Gurudev Namo, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, like that. And it's totally different. You do it out of necessity if you're kind of, in a hurry. But if you really tune in properly, you'll feel the room, the energy shift. You'll feel that it's doing something, making something happen for you. So we'll move the spine a little bit, we'll warm up the body, and then we'll sit and we'll do this breath practice together. Please come on the hands and knees for cat-cow. And if you've done cat-cow already a few times today because you've been practicing with me all day or whatever, good for you. You're going to be really beautiful and your mind is going to be really sharp, and you can do this Kriya as many times a day as you want. So begin now. You're on the hands and the knees, and you're inhaling head, neck, shoulders, sit bones up. And you're exhaling, curling the spine under. Breathing deep through the nose with the eyes closed.
Ram Ram sang kare piwar, Ram 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 pranne edar, Ram 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 kirtin kai, Ram Taram sabrahiya samai, Sankt Jana mille bolo Ram, Savate nirmula purina kam, Ram 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 Sankt Jana mille bolo Ram, Sankt Jana mille bolo Ram. Ram 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 Ram, 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 Ram Ram sang kare piwar, Ram 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 pranne edar, Ram 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 kirtin kai, Ram Taram sabrahiya samai, Sankt Jana mille bolo Ram, Savate nirmula purina kam, Ram 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 Sankt Jana mille bolo Ram, Savate nirmula purina kam, Ram 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 Ram, 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 Ram 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 Ram.
You have about 30 more seconds, so deepen the breath and move a little faster if you'd like. Inhale up. Exhale, curl under. Inhale and exhale, child's pose. Inhaling deep through the nose and exhaling deep through the nose. Stay in that child's posture. You're going to gather a lot of energy in this practice, so decide what you want to do with it. Do you want to have better health? Do you want to experience a massive expansion in energy this week? Do you want to move through a block? Do you want to bring in wealth? Do you want to call in a relationship? Do you want to release something? Get super clear on what you're going to do with the prana that we gather now. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're gonna come into the triangle for that thing that we do called the words are coming. The Dande Kriya. I'm just gonna show you how fast you can shift your energy. because we're only going to do 11 rounds. You're going to do 11 rounds at your own pace, and you're going to relax when you're done. So it does not take much to change your state. The difference between this and a push-up or a non-yogic Kriya is it's moving all 10 bodies. So it's going to adjust your mind, it's going to adjust your aura, it's going to adjust your physical body. It is much more dynamic. And that's not even including all the like physical structures that it's working with. Okay, come to triangle, which means a downward facing dog. This is like a hatha flow, except you don't tuck your toes. You tuck your toes sometimes in a hatha flow. You keep your feet where they are. You're in a triangle pose, a downward dog, and you're inhaling deep. And then you're exhaling, you bend the elbows like you're going to do a chaturanga. So you lower the spine towards the ground, straight down. And just before you touch the ground, you inhale, lift the chest in cobra. Straighten the heart open. And then exhale back into triangle. And that counts as one round. And I'll show you what one round looks like. The breath and the movement are coordinated. Okay, that's one round. So you have 2 breaths in triangle. You have your exhaling back and then inhaling to start again. Okay, so now come into the posture and you're going to do it yourself, and you're going to count to 11 rounds and begin now. And you're modifying for your body as needed. Everyone's body is different. But you're doing your personal best and concentrating on getting stronger. Count your rounds. Deep breath through the nose. Come to child's pose when you're done. And if you're on the live, you'll put in the chat when you finish. Let me know. Got some fast people. Relax in child's pose. Speedy, speedy. And if you're still doing your rounds, finish it up now and come to child's pose. And everyone take a couple deep breaths down there. This is a powerful place of surrender. The Guru Pranam with the forehead on the floor, arms forward, palms touch. Slow down the breath. Listen to the Pavan Guru. This is all the prana, all the energy you could ever need. The breath of life that sustains you. This is the sound for it. Enter it. rise up to meditate. I was trying to have my computer out of frame, but it's okay. It'll be here. We're seated for this rest of this session. So come to a comfortable posture with a straight spine. Back to basics. For those of us who are seasoned athletes of Kundalini Yoga, if you're not doing breath of fire every day, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you're not doing breath of fire every day, you're late stage pregnant woman. Otherwise, you're doing breath of fire every day. Please. If there's one thing I would give anyone, like anyone, any walk of life, a nun, a Buddhist monk, sick alcoholic, somebody who's dying with 3 weeks to live in a hospital, like a schizophrenic, a totally normal person, a happy person, a healthy person, like any walk of life, this is what I would give. I think if it was a schizophrenic, I have a couple other meditations that could be good for you. But 99.9% of situations, this is healing. This covers all. This practice removes disease from the body and from the mind. And then that state before it becomes real sickness, it also removes. So low-level anxiety, low-level fear, low-level lethargy, apathy, depression before it gets to real depression. I could just go on and on forever, okay? So we're going to do a little session of breath of fire. And if you happen to be on the first couple days of your cycle as a woman, or if you are pregnant in the last 2 trimesters, you breathe long and slow and deep through the nose while we do this rapid breath, and you'll still receive great benefit from the long, deep breath. Okay, but let me pull this up. Just a couple benefits of breath of fire so you understand. Releases toxins and deposits from the lungs, mucus lining, blood vessels, and other cells. Releases toxins. Expands the lung capacity and increases vital strength. Strengthens the nervous system to resist stress. Because everyone who's stressed, it's because they don't have the nerves to handle the life that they're living. It's the nerves are too shallow. Okay. Repairs the balance between the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. So for you to easily go into relaxation or alertness. Strengthens the navel chakra, your will center, your ability to create whatever you want in your life. Increases the physical endurance and then prepares you to act effectively. So my husband, who's about to start this swim race, I know he's doing breath of fire seated like a little weirdo right before the race starts, because he's going to increase his lung capacity and oxygenate the muscles, and it's going to be easier to do the whole thing. Okay, adjust the subtle psychoelectromagnetic field of the aura so that the blood becomes energized. It's subtle. It brings you a subtle power of radiance. Reduces addictive impulses to drugs, smoking, and bad food. You're just going to be levitated, so you're not going to be interested in those habits that don't serve you. Increases oxygen delivery to the brain, facilitating a focused, intelligent, and neutral state of mind. So it's not mania, it's it's alert neutrality. It's like that superhuman kind of consciousness state that happens. Boosts the immune system and may help prevent many diseases, and then promotes synchronization of the biorhythm of the body's systems. Okay. So this is your cure-all, this breath. And like I said, it's great for people who don't want to do Kundalini Yoga, who think it's weird, who don't want to chant a mantra, whatever. Anyone can do this. It's breath work before breath work was cool. It's breath work before breath work existed. It's pranayama. It's thousands of years old. It works, and you'll find this kalabati, many names for breath of fire. You'll find it in all systems of yoga and cave yoga and different mystical sects. Okay, but we have a particular way of doing it correctly, and you'll go all over the internet and you'll see people probably dressed in white sometimes with the turban on, teaching it wrong, okay? So I think you guys know how to do it right. But just in case, it's an equal inhale and exhale through the nose. So the length of the inhale and the length of the exhale is rhythmic and the same. And you're going to focus on sniffing in the air and then exhaling. But just focus, you don't have to think about the exhale. You focus on the inhale, actually. Tell people to focus on the exhale, which just empties you, and then it's not helpful. Okay, so it's... Nothing is moving except for my belly naturally a little bit with the breath. I'm not forcing my belly to move. That's sometimes in a Kriya you do that, but straight up breath of fire, you're not forcing it. It happens naturally. Naturally, your belly will expand on the inhale, and that's slow motion. It'll expand on the inhale and it'll release on the exhale. If you're doing it the opposite way, you're hyperventilating. So we don't need to do that. We don't even need to think about that. You just need to sniff in the air and let the exhale happen and make it rhythmic. Now you can do it faster. The idea of this breath is that you should feel like you could go on forever. And you're getting a complete inhale and a complete exhale, because if not, you're going to feel uncomfortable and it's not going to be effective. So you want to completely fill up on the inhale and completely empty on the exhale. Okay, and if you're new, you find the pattern, you kind of get into it, and you focus on the rhythm. This is one of the things that I value most about the breath of fire, is the rhythm, because it's going to send a pulse to the pituitary to be rhythmic, and this is your master gland. So this is why breath of fire helps people with metabolic issues or hormonal imbalances. It's going to signal the whole endocrine system to start working in a rhythmic intelligence rather than arrhythmia, which is disease or sickness. It'll make you back in connected to the biorhythm and the cosmic rhythm and everything that is well and good. Okay, I'm done gushing over breath of fire. We have to do it. With the hands in Gyan Mudra, we're just going to sit with the spine straight, hands in Gyan Mudra at the knees, which means thumb and index finger are pressed together. You don't have to do this, but you might as well do something with the hands, and this is going to open up your innate wisdom and expansion. Take a couple deep breaths and close the eyes. And you'd like the tongue to just rest on the roof of the mouth, naturally. And you'd like the eyes to be rolled up and in slightly, so they stimulate this pituitary, the third eye. And begin your breath of fire. And you should hear a mantra on the breath if you don't already hear it. You should be mentally chanting Satnam Satnam or Waheguru Waheguru or Satanama. But pick a sound that you hear automatically as you breathe in the mind. Hear your breath. And this is going to create sort of an alert relaxation. So if you need to reset, if you need to go a little slower, to find this place where it should never be stressful. And sometimes if you go a little fast, you're not breathing deep enough, it feels that way. So get into it where it is steady and it is easeful. Very good. We're going to make sure we get past the 8-minute mark, because after that, that's like giving yourself a whole blood transfusion. Everything has shifted in the body. Everything's been oxygenated and circulating. You've already hit 3 minutes. And 3 minutes is an adjustment of the glandular system. So you've already set yourself in a new frequency, a new state. Keep going. Try to feel relaxed. You don't want anything to want to get into stress. Ask the body and the mind to relax into it. This is like you're recharging your batteries. You can find a pace that feels good to you. Breathe into the belly. Riding the own rhythmic current of your own life force. And all the intelligence, all the wealth, all the health that you need is riding on the breath. Good, we're almost there. What this is going to give you is an opportunity to do whatever you want. It's going to give you enough energy. If you want to be more compassionate, it opens your heart. If you want more wealth, it can open that. If you want to have more intelligence, it can open that. If you want higher energy levels, better health in any capacity, it'll do that. Good, you have less than 2 minutes, and we should breathe like we're expecting a massive shift. Keeping our spine straight, breathe strongly, do your absolute best, like you're hunting, you're gathering the shift that you need to upgrade. Stay steady, go into the intelligence of the body. You already know how to breathe, you already know what to do. Make it strong and deep. deep in, hold the breath, please. Roll the eyes up, hold the breath. Exhale. One more inhale. Hold the breath, beam victory out the third eye. Hold the breath mentally, beam victory, victory, victory. Exhale. Okay, one more for real. Inhale deeply. Deep, deep, deep. Hold the breath in, roll the eyes up, press the tongue up, squeeze the root lock, which is the base of the spine. Project out victory, English mantra. Mentally chant victory on the held breath. Exhale. Very good. Relax for a moment. Sit in this energized state. Sit in this rebalanced mind. Meditate at the third eye. Inhale. Bring the palms together. Exhale. And we'll seal this energy with 3 long satnams. Satnam is like an air freshener, Satnam. And it means truth is my identity. And it's a grounding sound that's going to seal in our work. Inhale. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Satnam. Thank you. Thank you so much. Great job. I have to go. I'll see you guys later. I'll hopefully see you next Sunday. And yeah, please incorporate Breath of Fire into your days. It's a huge gift. Trust me, to all the pregnant ladies who can't do it, they're pissed about it. They miss their Breath of Fire. Okay, you can't do it because you don't want to disturb the natural flow of what's going on in the lower body there, growing. But everyone else, you can really change your life by infusing this. Now, take it to the next level. If you can do 11 minutes of Breath of Fire every day, 11 minutes of conscious breathing is going to give you a minimum of 30% more energy for that day. That's a huge amount more energy for the day. And then if it's one like this, it's working on so many different things. Okay, so if you want to blow past something that you're dealing with or just reach a kind of a quantum leap in the energy for your life, this is your move. Okay, love to you all. So nice to practice with you. I'll see you soon. Satnam. Thank you.